our team's being challenged in a lot of ways right now, and we're going to have to just keep working hard. It's the only thing we know how to do, and we did some things that we worked on this week. We did better, so we didn't get the result we wanted, but we just got to keep pecking away and working hard. And this is the part of our story right now. I told the ladies, but the next chapter is going to be the comeback and the turnaround, and we just got to keep working and fighting and knowing that that's coming, but we got work to do.
Both of you have been through, in your long pro careers, ups and downs. This is a really tough stretch. Just what do you do here in terms of self and then as teammates and trying to get through this?
Yeah, I think through hard times, what can you control? You can control your work ethic, you can control your energy, and how you go about things every day in the gym. And so for us, it was today, we're going to come in, we're going to compete really hard, and we're going to have contagious positive energy. And honestly, I thought that was much better than what we've shown in previous weeks. So in that sense, I'm actually really proud of what we showed today in terms of our resilience and continuing to be positive and moving forward. Was the execution of the actual volleyball there? No, we still have a lot to work on that end. But it starts with the willingness to get uncomfortable and get in the gym and work harder. And so we're there. And I just hope that these little things that we're doing right now pay off in the long run.
Yeah, I think, like Lauren said, we competed hard, and that was really important for us this week. And I think we put some of our best competitors on the floor, and we still lost, but maybe lost a little differently. So that's not nothing. But I'm just working to, like Lauren said, control what I can. I'm obviously coming back from a little deficit here, as a lot of our team is. But I think the next part is, all right, we're starting to play with a little more resilience and grit and competitive edge. But how can we problem solve more throughout the match? Like that second set, for example. We both made an error at the end that cost us, but there's probably 4 or 5 plays throughout that cost us as well. So just how can we problem solve sooner so we don't get to 20 and think this is our only chance to win this set?
Have either of you ever been through a stretch like this as a pro? At any of your teams?
No.
Honestly, last year I had a team similar to this. We would go to 5 literally every single match. Half of our matches went to 5, and we would lose most of them. So I think similar, maybe losing in a different way, at least, going to 5 with the other team. But yeah, it's hard and it's challenging to be able to, be resilient and come back every day and say, okay, where can we find those little positives and little things to kind of latch onto and work towards?
Coach, you were the first to take advantage of the new super point rule and were fairly aggressive throughout the match. Can you talk about the strategy behind that?
Just looking at who was serving to us and the matchups that we had and going for it. So, I went a little too aggressive in that third set. We got down 4 and we just not side out twice in a row, and thought the odds of us wasn't the best matchups that I wanted, but I thought the odds of it coming back was good and can do that margin. But we'll learn how to do that a little bit better. But yeah, it's something different. A lot of different things in the league this year, subs and switching liberos, a lot of that stuff. But it was interesting to bring it out. It's always good to try something new.
Mm-hmm.
Nice fingernails. Nice fingernails.
Thanks.
The hearts, I like that.
Yeah.
It wasn't a question. That was just an observation.
Coach, you talk about, there seemed to be a couple times, or anybody who were on here, sir, a couple times where there was maybe some miscommunication, trying to move to transition towards the front of the net. What did you see? What was the cause of that? And then how do you work to fix that in subsequent matches?
Well, we just got to keep working on our communication. Unfortunately, with everything we've had happen this year, we've had a lot of starting lineups out there, and a lot of changes. We had a new starting lineup, a new system today with Mo going back rows and opposite to add a little bit of passing to us. We've been, we really wanted to serve and pass better, and I thought we did both better today. We definitely served better. But we need some continuity, going forward, and part of that's on me, just really getting a lineup. Part of that's us getting completely healthy, and part of that's us putting the work into the gym. So, as a coach, that's always frustrating, and I know for the players, especially these two that are just such professionals, those are the frustrating points they talked about. When we give those up, it's like, you know, in the end, you lose by 2 points on maybe an error, but to me, an error attacking or in a serve is not as bad as an error like that in transition where it's just communication error.
Lauren, what is it like being back in this environment, seeing the kids, being part of history here? What is that like, and does this give you any flashbacks to some of these moments?
Yeah, I mean, just being in it for so long, right, as a club player and starting when I was 6, doing that for 11 years and remembering what these tournaments felt like and how important they were when you were in it as a youth player. We never had the chance or the opportunity to watch professionals, right, like play at the next level here. On the same floor that they're competing on pretty much. And so having that and being able to interact with them, I think that big picture after the match, even people coming up and being like, wow, like, thank you so much. Like, what an inspiration. We love watching you guys. It just reminds you, like, the big picture and why we're here. And so, yeah, losing sucks and it hurts, but also remembering there's a flip side and remembering that we are empowering, you know, young women in this sport and they're getting to watch us play here live and in action in front of them.
We got time for one more question.
I guess this question can really be for anyone. You know, obviously, losing in the first round, not exactly what you guys would have wanted, but silver lining there is you guys get a day of rest to recuperate for your matchup against either Salt Lake or against Austin. How do you guys plan to use that to your advantage and more prepare for the matchup in about 48 hours?
You want to go? Want me to?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, rest can be a blessing in some ways. I think, you know, you obviously have a lot of time to review the film, and we'll be able to review their film from tonight as well. And I think a big theme for us this week, like Kansas City, this is an awesome tournament, and like Lauren said, to be in front of the club girls and kind of be in an environment like this is so special for our sport. But we have a whole half of season left and a lot of volleyball left to play, and so keeping things big picture focused. Sunday is important, but are we working on the things on Sunday and today that will carry us into the second half of the league as we try to turn this around a little bit?
Mm-hmm.